Hello, my friend. Today's introduction will be different. Usually I describe the project and then jump straight into it. Today, I want to take a while to embrace modern AI tools. I want to encourage and inspire you. I want to change your perspective, and maybe I can even start a paradigm shift. And here's what I want to talk about. People talk about human versus AI a lot, but for me, that's a completely wrong way to look at the modern AI tools. The cutting edge AI tools are not your competition, they are your extension. It's not human versus AI, it's human to the power of AI. That's exactly how I've been using ChatGPT for months now, as my extension. It helps me come up with project ideas. And look, this is what I did for this video. I was looking for a project idea and I described what my goal was, and then I said, give me a very minimalistic GUI. And it gave me some ideas. And then I chose one. I like this one. So tell me more about it. How would it look like? On top of that, ChatGPT helps me to write better code, it fixes my bugs in the code, and it helps me convert my code into articles that I write on Medium. And I've been using ChatGPT in many different ways as well. And because I want the same for you, I came up with the idea for this video. And I will show you how to create a full stack application with Flask and React. And because you're interested in large language models, I assume you know Python, but probably not JavaScript. So even more, I assume you know nothing about React, which is a JavaScript framework to create web applications. You probably created projects with Gradio or Streamlit. And if you were following my channel, you found some applications that use Gradio and Streamlit. They are great for testing and quick implementations, but they don't scale well. And look, again, this is my ChatGPT, and I said, I want to create such and such project, and I need to talk about the benefits of using Flask React stack over Python only, like Gradio or Streamlit, and it's given me, 10 benefits. This video, I want to inspire you, and I want to encourage you to try new things by taking advantage of powerful AI tools. And my goal is to create this project relying entirely on ChatGPT. No Python, and above all, no JavaScript or React knowledge required. And let's find out if I manage to do that. Okay, so let's begin with the prompt itself. I want to create a full stack application using Flask and React from scratch. Also, the application must use OpenAI API. The idea is to generate SEO keyword suggestions based on a target keyword. And then I'm describing this simple application. So I need an input, I need a button to submit, and the area to display the keywords that the model will generate. Then on submit, the backend should make an API request to OpenAI. And I'm asking for the prompt too. And then I'm giving this instruction, give me a step-by-step guide on how to do it, including bash commands and code snippets. I'm using Ubuntu 20. So this is a part where you can customize. And of course, this is the part that you can customize, like the project. And let's just see it in action. So I've copied it and I'm heading to my ChatGPT. And I will paste it here. Okay, let's run it. One more thing, I highly recommend to, if you're using custom instructions, just to disable them for this project, because it may really influence the output that you're getting. But okay, let's just run it and let's see what ChatGPT comes up with. Okay, we've got the full response and let's just follow it step by step. And I hope I'm not cheating, but in this case, I will skip the first step because I've got it all installed, so I won't be installing. But yeah, let's just move to the second step. And then we need to set up the backend. And I've already created an empty project. This is where this README file comes from. So it only contains the README file. And let me just copy paste. Okay, it's telling me to create this. I'm also skipping this these two steps, and I start just with this Python 3. And yeah, I'm in my console. Let me just let me just paste it and let's run it. Okay. And let me run this one. Okay, awesome. I've activated my virtual env. So, and just to show you that, it's generated this folder for virtual env in my project. And yeah, let's see. Let's install. It should be fast because I've already run it before and I've got all the packages cached. Okay. And yeah, so I need to create this file. Let me just create it at the same level. app.py. And then copy paste it. Okay. And your API key, I will show you how to do it in a second. Okay, because it doesn't include how to exactly do it, I will show you this. So for that, we have to go to platform, openai.com, and I'm already logged in, but I need to generate an API key. So I go to view API keys and create new secret key. I will call it React. And that's very important. You want to copy it immediately. You won't be able to view it again. So I've just copied it. I click on done and then I paste it here. And as you can see, I'm not able to see it anymore. Okay, so this is our backend. Let's see what else we've got. Let's go back to ChatGPT and then, okay, the next step is to create the front end. Okay, let's just do it this way. Copy. And I'm back to my terminal and let's see what's happening. Okay, it's generating the front end for me. It's taken about 2 minutes to run, but it's, let me just show you, like this create React app frontend has generated a frontend directory and it's here and it's created a default React project for me. And what you need to know about this project is this src directory, and these two files are what really interest us. Is app.js is the main one, and that's, so we're already here and it tells me to install Axios, so that's what I'm doing. And again, I'll be back. Okay, I've got it now, and let's see. I've got this step, and it's generated, like you see, it says replace src app.js. So that's the file src app.js with this. So I will just copy it and replace. And it tells me that I need to do that again, but I've already done it before. So I just need to call python.app.py. So let me, I need to navigate back to this, to the main folder, and let me run it. Okay, so if the Flask application runs, and I will open another console. Let me just increase the size, and I'll move to and I will again use this command, paste it. Okay, and I'm running the front end, and it's running on localhost 3000. And it says enter target keyword. So I will just, so by the way, we've already got, like, it's all working, which is already great. It means that our front-end application works and our Flask application also runs. So let me just write machine learning, and let's see what kind of SEO keywords it generates. I will play. Okay, when I click enter, it doesn't submit. I have to click on submit. Let's see. Okay. So the answer is really, really bad. So the problem is that in the code, we're using the DaVinci model, and DaVinci is kind of it's an older model that isn't so performant. And what we really want is this text DaVinci 003. And let me just replace it and run the Flask application again. So I just Control-C and run it again. And in the React app, I will just refresh and say machine learning again. Let's see what's happening now. Okay, it's given me some ML algorithms. So at least, okay, deep learning, supervised learning, natural language processing, neural networks. That's pretty decent. So that's already, like, you see the answers so much improved. But it doesn't look good, and I wish I could just press enter to call submit. So let me just make some small improvements to the code. Okay, cool, I've got it. So let's make the following improvements. Let's make the design more modern, but do not install any packages, because with React there comes like many packages for styling, but I don't want to install any new package. I just want to use plain CSS. And then I want to submit on enter without necessarily clicking on the button. So let's see if I add this prompt to what we've already got. It should make some suggestions, like the backend part, like the Flask part should remain the same, but it's changing my app.css part, and it's adding styles. Okay, cool. So it's generated the answer. So first, app.css, I just copy code and move to this app CSS, and I will replace it. So just copy paste and save. And then in app.js, I wish it's given me the full code. I need to replace this. And this. So yeah, I wish it's given me the full file, because right now I need to know exactly what I need to change and what not. Okay, let me just copy it. Save the file and then move to our app. Okay, and you can already see that it looks differently. Like we've got this submit button, which also highlights. And let me just do the same. Machine learning, press enter. Okay, I did press. Okay, cool. So it's given me the answers. They are very similar to the previous output, but not exactly the same, because I've got this automated learning. And one of the drawbacks is that it's given also some parts that are deprecated, but it's something that you can expect, because React changes really on regular basis. So, and because the knowledge cutoff for GPT-4 is in 2021, you can expect this kind of problems, but it's still working, and our very, very basic application also works. Okay, let's do one more thing, which is a huge time saver, and it's kind of the bonus for this video. I wasn't planning to do that, but let's just try to generate a README file for this project. And let's include all steps required to run this project locally. And let's see what it comes up with. Okay, awesome. We've got it. I just copy it. I think that's where it ends. And copy and replace it. Okay, so the output wasn't perfect for the README file, so I gave it like the additional instruction, like to output it in a README format, so that I can just copy paste. And then it gave me again the same file. I just copied it here and pasted, and I just need some cleanups and I'll be cool with that. And that's what you will see in the repo that I will include in the description. Yeah, that's it for today. And of course, this is only a basic project that requires many, many improvements. Like you don't want to include your API key directly in your code, or like this style is still, it can be much better. The prompt can be better, like this one. Like you can be way more specific with the code. But I hope I managed to show you and to encourage you to experiment with like new frameworks, new languages. And in this project, we relied to 99% only on ChatGPT and GPT-4. And I wish it did gave me that and that model immediately, but I had to change it by myself. But just remember that the knowledge cutoff is in 2021, so yeah, you can't expect everything to be perfect, but at least you've got a new application and it works and it does what it should do. And if you've never done anything with React, that was your first time, and that's what I do recently, like all the time. I try new things I haven't tried before. Like I learned PHP like that. I learned about WordPress, and I basically try many new things. And yeah, again, that's it. Thank you for today, and see you in the next one.